propulsion. Venturi continues to go further to demonstrate the reliability of its electric-powered vehicles, from Shanghai to Paris to the far end of the world and under extreme conditions. In order to propose the technologically advanced solutions from the inventor of the modern electric vehicle, we present in its premiere the brand new Venturi Fetish, the most exclusive sports car. And for the first time in the US, the Venturi America high voltage buggy. Innovation.
Good morning and welcome. It gives me great pleasure to introduce at this time Gildo Palanca Pastor, President of Venturi Automobiles.
Good morning to all of you. It's a great honor for me and for my company to be here at the North American International Auto Show for the very first time. And it's with a lot of emotion that I'm happy to welcome you here. As an automotive company, Venturi was first founded in 1984. It was reinvented as a specialty electric vehicle company 10 years ago. That's 10 years of a fantastic human and technological adventures we have been living with my team that have enabled Venturi to own many of today's advanced technologies in electric propulsion. In 2004, we presented for the first time an electric sports car. That was a revolution, the Venturi Fetish. This car has changed the idea about electric propulsion in the whole industry. Many, including our own team, found the idea very great, very interesting. But this car wasn't there to change the idea we had initially, that was have cleaner cities. And this is why we have been working since then in developing cars that will serve for delivery in cities in Europe. This car, which is here, the Berlingo, powered by Venturi, is today produced in France at 200 cars per month. And we actually gave that car to a gentleman, Xavier, which is here. And Xavier has driven from Shanghai to Paris last summer, and he's going to speak about that.
Thank you, Gilou. So yes, I am the lucky guy who undertook the Venturi Global Challenge at #2 with this car. The main goal was to make an endurance test from China to France. The idea was to prove that we could cover large distances without any assistance over any type of relief. So it was quite a very demanding journey. I started from Shanghai, then through the plains of eastern China, then across the Tian Shan mountain ranges with passes over 10,000 feet high, then across the Gobi Desert, along the Taklamakan Desert, then across the great prairies of Kazakhstan, western Siberia, the mountain range of Ural, the Volga Basin, Eastern Europe, and eventually France, Paris. This journey, this expedition has been a complete success and a tremendous experience for me. A complete success because on a technological point of view, there hasn't been any big technological problem, let's say. And from a human point of view, it was quite interesting because every day I had to rely on my daily encounters to find a place where to plug the car. That was the thing. Without any assistance, I had to find a place every night to plug the car. And that's what I wanted to prove. We wanted to prove that with an electric car, we can go now anywhere in the world and cover large distances. In a way, it reminded me of the the first automobile expeditions of the past centuries, where the guys had to rely on the people they would find on the way to continue their trip. So that was quite an interesting experience for this. In the end, we know now that with an electrical car, and especially with electric energy, which main asset actually is that you can find anywhere. And if you have got a reliable car, such as the one I had, you can cover large distances without any assistance anywhere in the world. I hope it's going to contribute to break the cliche of the electric car being used only for, city commuting or the kind of thing. And I hope that it's going to be very interesting to see that within the next decade or next few years, a new era of automobile expedition is going to unfold, I guess. And I think it's going to be very exciting to follow this evolution in automobile adventures, this evolution and I guess this revolution as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Xavier. I would have loved to do that. It's really incredible. Well, for sure 2011 is going to be the year of EV, and it's going to be the year where the US economy is going to get much better. And we have therefore decided to come over with all our technologies and join partnership with many different companies. And today that's the grand opening for us. And I leave it to John. John is our CEO, John Puhil. And John has a great experience in the automotive industry. And I'm very pleased that he's part of the team now.
Good morning to all of you. Thank you. And again, welcome to Venturi Automobiles. Since Venturi is the first car company in the world to have developed an entire range of electric vehicles, and that goes from the European postal van that you see here to the high-performance sports car that we see on the video. Our efforts have given us a very strong set of technological assets and positioned us so that we're now ready and willing to develop here in the United States. And so Venturi North America has arrived. VNA, as we affectionately call it, has chosen Columbus, Ohio as our initial headquarters. The reason is the proximity to the Ohio State University and its Center for Automotive Research. CAR, of course another acronym that we're used to, has been very active in the development of vehicle electrification, battery testing and development, and its use. And as you can see here, participation with Venturi and other partners in producing the world's fastest battery-powered vehicle, the world land speed record Buckeye Bullet. Also nearby to our new facility in Columbus is a company called Car Tech. It's an advanced technology company doing work on many facets of vehicle electrification, and also a great deal of their work is in conjunction with OSU's Center for Automotive Research. As a company, VNA will be looking to develop partnerships here in the US, whether it's batteries, motors, BMS, or general vehicle electrification. VNA, excuse me, can provide the know-how. Look for us in the very near future. Thank you.